Hello, this is Keith from British Isles Productions, welcoming you to another random unboxing video. Today I am going to be unboxing the latest pair of running shoes that I've bought for the London Marathon, which is only a few weeks away at the time I'm recording this. These are the PUMA Deviate NITRO Elite 3 running shoes. They are a carbon-plated running shoe designed for race days using a lot of Puma's technology. This model has actually been out for about 6 to 8 months, I think, at the time that I'm recording this video. But this particular colorway is one of the new colorways, one of 3 different ones that are available. So I'll show you this in a moment and we'll get into it. Before I do, just some specs for those of you that like that sort of thing. These are coming in at about 205 grams in terms of weight. That's based on a UK size 8. This one's actually a UK size 9 that I've got here. It's got a stack height of 40 millimeters in the heel and 30 millimeters in the toe, leaving a heel to toe drop of 8 millimeters. Get on with the unboxing. I have done an unboxing previously for the Brooks Park Run edition trainers that came out late last year. So, as I said, I've also recently done a video about my journey so far trying to get ready for the London Marathon on the 27th of April 2025. I've actually been somewhat behind in the process, but as I said, I'm working on it and I'm planning on trying these out at running club this evening, and obviously I've got still my long run to do this coming weekend, which I hope to get up towards, well, around 30k hopefully. So anyway, here's the details. It's the Deviate NITRO Elite 3, as I've mentioned, which is a men's running shoe. This one's available. This is the glowing red Puma black color, but there are 2 other new colorways on this as well. Puma white and pure magenta. Pure magenta and yellow alert. I'll try and flick some pictures of those up when I'm editing this, but anyway, just to be specific. As you can see, nice box, faster, 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 Nitro Elite, but let's get into it. So there's a little bit of blurb on the inside of the box here. These shoes incidentally come in at £195 here in the UK. That's the regular price for these, but you know, it is fair to point out that these are a carbon plated running shoe that are only really designed to last up to about, I know, maybe 250 kilometers or whatever before they effectively wear out. Now, how much mileage there is, no pun intended, in that depends, but I just thought I'd be upfront and mention that. I'm not affiliated or anything on this channel, so I'm not trying to sell these, I'm just trying to show them off. So as I said, yes, kind of this orangey red color way here. They are very light. As I said, these coming in at just over 200 grams, so they're a lot lighter than the shoes that I'm used to. They've got this, what they Puma call the ultra weave finish here on the uppers. So the upper is very, very light, very thin, very breathable, very, you know, race day. There is a little bit of padding here around the collar with the heel and everything, and some minor padding on the tongue, although that is quite a thin tongue on these. And as I said, with regards to these, I actually got them true to size. Normally I go up half a size, but with these I've actually gone completely true to size. So they've got a good fit, snug, but with a little bit of give in the toe, which is the sort of thing you want for those long, fast distance runs. And then here, as I've mentioned, at the bottom we've got what they call the power plate, which is the carbon fiber plate, which runs for the full length of this shoe and contours up slightly here to give you that sort of energy return and propulsion. As you can see, it's gone a little discolored here. It's fair to say I did try these out on a treadmill, which isn't something I'm not used to really using. I tend to run on and off road, but not so much on a treadmill. But it was just to check that they were fitting okay and feeling okay. So I did a kilometre or so on a treadmill, which has already made that a bit you know, discolored there. This is the Puma grip, which I've had some Puma shoes previously which I used for high rocks, and I have to say the grip, even in wet conditions and whatever, is very good. It's very sticky. It's quite good on all surfaces. It's very thin on this, particularly on the heel, which I'm a little bit worried about because I am a heel striker when I run. But you know, we'll see. As I said, I know it does perform very well and is very grippy. And then you've got this, it's called Nitro Foam Elite here in the midsole, which, as I said, has some squidge to it, but not too much. And as I said, then you get the carbon plate that pushes you off there. But yeah, I just thought before I actually use them and put them to the test, I will do a quick unboxing for anyone who's interested. But there you go. So it's the Puma Deviate NITRO 3 Elite running shoes, and we'll see if these serve me well in the London Marathon. I will put a link to the video that I did about my journey for that. I am actually fundraising for cancer research currently. I explain in that video why and whatever, but I will also put a link in the description here to the fundraising page, and if you feel so inclined to sponsor me, that would be greatly appreciated. But no worries, it's there as an option only. But anyway, I hope you found this video interesting. If you do have any questions about this, please do put it down in the comments below and I'll try my best to answer. I am by no means a running expert or an expert on these particular shoes, but I can certainly give you some feedback as to how I'm getting on and how they're feeling so far. So yeah, please put that down in the comments. But otherwise, I thank you for your time today and I'll speak to you in the next video. Bye for now.